recording. Go. Yeah, you know what time it is. That's right. It's time for Rivals Assemble, a Marvel Rivals podcast. I am your host, Mark Turcott, and you are tuned in to episode 39. Well, my friends, we are here with season 4. That's right. Season 4 is already here. We have Angela coming to the game. We have a new balance patch coming to the game. We have a new battle pass coming to the game, new lore, you name it. It's all here. And we're going to break it all down for you here on the pod. So to do it all with me here, first up, Neil. Neil, what's up, man?
Assemble.
Oh, noise gated.
What happened? What happened, Neil?
Rivals Assemble? Are you guys
We
here?
don't know who's assembling. Someone is assembling. Who is it?
Just assemble everybody.
Disassemble.
We need you here right now.
Yeah, we got you, though. You're good now. You feeling all right now?
There's
over there?
so much stuff coming. It just popped up the noise gate. Too many things were coming in the season 4. You're naming all those things. Gates were up. Let's let them loose. Let them down. Let it flood.
Classic. I think that's the first ever, well, I don't want to say the first ever blundered intro, because I've blundered many of them that you just didn't hear because I deleted them all. But I think the one that we're going to roll with.
Mark, you don't have to pull back the curtain. You can just let it be.
Yeah, I always pull back the curtain.
Let me blunder.
We bring the audience in with that. You bring the audience in with that. Also joining us, Ken's. Ken's, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up? I'll pull it back even further and say that I had an over-under of about 4 for Matt sneezes just now. I'm not sure if we beat that or not, but
Three.
there were 3. Okay, so I lose.
I don't know. I made that up. Was that right?
I don't know. Were you right?
Yeah.
Maybe. And then flatulating over there in the corner, Matt. Matt, what's up, man?
Let the record show I did not. Well, I guess since we're peeling it back. I drink a energy drink during every recording, and I had the burp come through my nose immediately as Mark started.
Okay.
It hurt so bad, and I could not hold my poker face any longer. So there's that. But yeah, I'm winning fantasy football right now, and you all suck.
Okay, we're gonna get to that in a little bit here. I just want to shout out. Jay Shunsui in the Twitch chat just said, pull it back like our Thor skin.
No.
Oh my God.
Not in my Christian Marvel Rivals server.
We're done. Podcast over. But what's up, everybody?
Those were words that you chose to type.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining us
somewhere
for the podcast. However you're tuning into us, whether it's through iTunes or through Spotify or through Twitch, you guys over in the Twitch chat, thank you for joining us live. You can find us over at rivalsassemble.com. You can find all the links to our social accounts over there. You can also leave us comments over on Spotify or leave us a review over on Apple. You can always email the show also at pod@rivalsassemble.com. If you want to help support the show, you can do so by becoming a patron. This week, we are doing our MCU recap on Captain America, the Winter Soldier. So if you have been along with us here through our MCU recaps, that's right, we are tackling, in my opinion, top three movies MCU, maybe number 1. It's great. Oh,
best. Ken's.
Well, to find out.
I will literally I will drive to your house and fight you tonight.
You have to find out.
So if you want to hear that and you want to become a true believer, $5 gets you access to all those episodes plus our solo episodes, and gets you the True Believer moniker over in our Discord, which would you recommend you guys join our Discord? We've got a lot of people joining up over there, great-minded people who like to play the game. So if you are looking for people... What? What are you saying well about? You don't think they like to play the game?
Keep going. No,
I'm just saying, people that like in the Discord, you can find like-minded people that either play the game, read comics, movies, other video games, whatever it is. Join over the Discord. We got a great community over there that Matt, for some reason, doesn't think is a great. What are you welling? I don't understand.
Breaking news: Matt hates everyone in Discord.
Okay. But yes, Matt kind of said it at the top of the show. Our fantasy football pick'em league. We have a bunch of us here, and yeah, unfortunately, Matt is winning after week one.
What?
Dude, I saw
Why
that.
is
Like,
this? Why is this unfortunate?
I just
Because you were so open about how you're just picking random teams, and that's what it takes.
I had a formula. I went off vibes.
Oh, vibes, right.
Vibes, guys.
Not random.
Good vibes or bad vibes?
Vibes.
Vibes went towards
It's basically
the most
a coin flip. You just
Oh no. I
just
didn't
flip
even flip a coin. It
that's even worse.
It's vibes.
was like energy reading.
Straight up vibes. Wow.
I need you to energy read my picks for me this week, please.
I thought that sentence was going to go somewhere else.
So I will say, good for you for winning week one. I don't think vibes can carry you through the season, though. So that's a quote right now.
Well, don't say that.
Oh, I'm saying it.
It's
I said
recorded.
it.
That's
I'm saying it. Now, did you actually go by vibes, or did you pick the percentages, like the teams that were?
The first week I went by vibes. Okay. This week it was taking into account percentage, and I did some research.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. So Matt, right now, he's in first place with what was it, 14 wins? I think you had, and then everybody else is kind of going
2.
Yeah, craziness. And again, if you didn't get the chance to join it, I saw somebody saying they were trying to join in a little bit late. You may be able to join the league, but of course you're going to be, week behind now.
Points behind.
14
but the winner
points behind. Of that pick'em
14
league,
points behind me.
it's going to get a costume.
So far,
of
it's
choice. Yeah. So you don't get the costume if you win. You can. I'm not buying you a costume. We're not buying that for you.
Rigged. Dead game.
But yeah. All right, let's move on here to our poll, guys. On our last episode, we asked you what map should get a Clintar or Symbiote makeover, and we gave you the options of Tokyo 2099, the Asgard Throne Room, Warrior Falls, or the Krakoa Cradle. We got 39 votes this time, and the number one with 41%, 16 votes, was Tokyo 2099 coming through.
That'd be dope.
Which one is this though? Because that is like the place that they're at, right? That's not a map name.
I think we were thinking Shin
Shibuya?
Shibuya.
Yeah, Shin Shibuya, I think. Yeah.
Because I could see like, how do I describe it? Like, whenever you see the screens around with like the Master Weaver, just like them blinking and like venom and like static, and then like clips between like a roaring symbiote, or I know instead of like the doors are all busted and like being held back by like venom tendrils, and it's just like the electricity stuff is trying to work, but the venom and everything's glitchy, like I don't know.
That map doesn't really have a map mechanic, does it? Like, is there anything on there that you can influence in the map?
So is it the convergence map we're talking about? Where you come out of the room, you gotta kind of get the
point capture
spider to come down and then walk forward. If it's that one, you have literally up in the middle of that point, there is a thing that it's kind of suspended up there. I think that you can crash down. And a lot of it's destructible too on that map. There's a lot of
that's it. There's just
they
a lot
destruct
of
and then it goes up, right? It sucks into the sky.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I was gonna say like they could put the just like the Clintar walls in there, just like shove them into the map. Like,
that'd be cool.
What if every character, like if you played on that map, it was automatically that character's symbiotic skin, and like if you're defending, every point that you lose, it gets a little bit harder to control your character because you're fighting the symbiote, or like your ult charge takes longer or something like that.
That'd be great.
But you get stronger.
On the converse side, like the more points you're taking or pushing the cart, you're getting like a buff, and it's just kind of like a power struggle type deal.
I love you always have great ideas like that for these maps, and it's unfortunate that we probably won't see things like that because of how competitive the game is. But there needs to be a mode where like stuff like that can happen, and it's not that serious. So that would be, because that's super cool.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past them to do something like that at some point. I mean, we had Jeff basically playing Splatoon during Christmas, and
right, like for a mode like that, that's.
But I mean, give us just a crazy map. Yeah, I mean, now we have the arcade, right? I mean,
quite fun.
We're gonna get to that, but like, we have the arcade now, so you can have potentially something like that. I mean, we don't have in the game yet like the arcade mode, and I know we always bring up Overwatch, but like, there's some crazy custom games that people have created in Overwatch.
We'll get there. We'll get there. It's the path has been carved.
Yeah, if they open that up with this game, oh, dude.
One Dad, 11 Kids. Come on.
Let's go.
Best custom game in the game.
Yeah. So Tokyo 2099 pulling in the win. Warrior Falls coming in second with 28.2% of the vote. Coming in third was the Asgard Throne Room, and the Krakoa Cradle coming in at fourth. So I don't think anybody.
Warrior Falls. The waterfalls would just be like black sludge.
I mean, honestly, that was my vote. I thought that was what was going to win. I thought that was awesome.
Ooh, yeah.
I think that'd be pretty sick. But
that's what happens when you don't use your right to vote.
That's right.
You don't get what you want.
Yeah.
Kids, get the real world.
Let's see. So our new poll for you for next week, and again, you can vote with this by going over to Spotify. You'll see the poll within the app under this episode. It says, which character deserves a nerf in Season 4? So which character actually should be getting nerfed in Season 4?
And we can live edit these if you want. I realize I didn't talk this over with you guys.
No, I think they're perfect. So Luna Snow, Spider-Man, Captain America, Wolverine, Loki, or Phoenix. Which character deserves a nerf in Season 4? Not obviously which one's got it, which one's either, shouldn't have gotten nerf. It's which character truly deserves the nerf in Season 4. Luna, Spider-Man, Captain America, Wolverine, Loki, or Phoenix. So go over, vote, and let us know.
Make your case in the comments.
Yeah, you can do that too. Yep. We'll bring that up here on the show.
Good. Fight.
All right. Well, we usually would talk about our weekend game, but of course, we got the big news of Season 4 dropping, and we've had some hands-on with the early access build. So we're just going to jump into our news in our news segment that we call the Not So Daily News.
J. Jonah Jameson here.
All right. Well, as you're listening to this, Season 4 is upon us, and Angela is out. So I think that's kind of the big thing, right? Everybody wants to know really about the new hero whenever we have these new seasons come out. So Season 4, Heart of the Dragon, is bringing with it here in 4.0. So for our first character release here for the first month is Angela. So how are you guys kind of just topical first impressions? What are you guys thinking of Angela so far in the game?
She's big.
She is. She's a Vanguard, right?
Badass.
Not mad at that, but
No.
I mean, you guys all got hands on with her, right? Get to play her?
I've only watched. I have not played her, but watching her gameplay is very satisfying. I don't play Vanguard a lot, but I feel like this is one that I would put some time into learning because she flies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like that mobility.
Yeah. So she is, of course, our first flying Vanguard in the game. She's always basically in flight, and when you move forward, she's fast. Like, she moves like really quick. You have a couple different
Fastest
abilities.
flyer.
She what?
She's the fastest flyer in the game.
That's crazy, man. Like when you spawn, like you can just get to the spawn points incredibly fast. She has the ability, like when you're up in the air, she has her spear that she's kind of like, it's kind of got a slow cadence to it as you're just kind of holding the attack.
Basic attack, yeah.
Yep. And then you can also hit your shift, which gives you another boosted speed. And you can actually charge into enemies. So when you're pressing forward, you can see a little icon in the middle of your reticule that's charging up. And if you're able to then use your spear, you actually knock enemies back, and you'll hear like a bell go off, like bong, and it kind of like stuns and knocks them off. You're able to knock enemies back with that, and even knock them off points. Her charge, which is her shift on PC, I don't know what it is on controller, but you're literally charging forward, and anybody you hit with that, you kind of they lock onto your spear, and you just either push them into a wall, or you can push them off the edge. Basically, toss them wherever you want. And then the other mechanic she has, and it took me a little bit of time to kind of wrap my head around it, but when you press, what was it, her E, I think, is when she then grounds herself.
Yeah.
When you become grounded, Then you whip out the axes, and then she comes running, and then her axes are just like she's swinging those things like incredibly fast.
Can we talk about like the that's called her divine judgment? Like the names in her kit are amazing. I think this is like the best named kit for everything you've been talking about. We can go over some of those in a bit, but
now also when you jump on the ground or when you dive to the ground, you actually do a little kind of stun, right? I think at that point too, you kind of stun them when you do that, right?
It creates like a circle, like a golden circle on the ground, and you get more if you're in that circle, allies as well get more movement speed and a health bonus.
Yeah,
I think it's a health bonus when you do damage from in there, right?
Yeah.
If you do basic attack damage in that circle, then everybody gets bonus health. And then it also, at impact, I think it might do a pop-up if you hit them with it.
Oh, it's so good.
A little bit. But then it also, I think, does damage over time for enemies in there. So you put it on in like a big choke point and just start swinging, and you're going to get a whole bunch of extra health, and everybody's just going to melt.
Oh, and then you're just like, you're swinging away, and then when you're either getting low or just feeling like you need to get out of there, hit your E again, you fly back up in the air, and then you can like start taking off, and then if you're getting shot from behind, turn around, and then she has a shield. Which looks, dude, like that to me, like when you see her, like the shield pulled up, she looks so awesome. Like with that shield pulled up. Like this is one of the coolest characters I think they've added to the game. Once you can kind of wrap around your head around her and her movement, she's great. Like I'm super excited for her to come to the live game.
It is a lot. It is quite the kind of combination of a slow moving shield tank kind of thing, like a Magneto or like a Groot kind of thing, but then she's got the mobility, she can fly, she can run away. It is like the second coming of Dirtbag Cap. I
want to see Deity play Angela.
Oh, he's gonna love her. He's gonna absolutely
knowing how dirty he is as Cap.
Deity, longtime listener to the show. He's over in the Discord. He is like the original Dirtbag Cap, I think, right, Matt?
Oh, Captain or Captain.
Yeah. He's gonna love her.
I think like there's so much freedom to do this with her because she's a newer character, but she hasn't appeared that many places, so there's not much expectation along with her. So the devs are just able to be like, hey, you know what? Let's have fun. And she's so fun.
Yeah. I played a lot more of the test build this week than the live game. And just because like new tank, let's go. But I played her a ton, and she's so much fun. Like this will be I'm sad because I almost have Emma Frost to Lord. And so it's like probably not gonna happen because I'm gonna go full Angela now.
Yeah.
But but Emma Frost is interesting because we only get to really play against the when we're doing these builds, but like 3-star AI against it, like just absolutely dominating the AI. But when there was an enemy Emma Frost, she can grab you out of the air and choke slam you. And it is horrifying. Like I was having no problem whatsoever with
not the word I choose.
With other characters. No, it's great, but not if you are not if you're trying to push the point there. Emma Frost was an interesting counter to Angela, it seemed. And then she goes into the diamond form, and you can't skewer her when she's in the diamond form. And so it was a little rough, but I had one moment where there was a Luna ult, and all of the team is trying to make it into the Luna ult, and there was a Venom that had about half health, and he was like trying to like walk his way into the Luna ult, and I skewered him away from it and pushed him and was able to like take him out in the corner so he didn't get any extra health.
Nice.
It was awesome.
Well, what was great with her too is like, if you're trying to go for the back line, and in that back line, if there's a Ultron back there, it's like, dude, you're just literally flying and getting right in the Ultron's face. Yeah. Shit, when you're charging him, you just grab him and like throw him back down at the ground or whatever. It's like totally changes. I mean, you think about how we had the flying meta just a couple seasons ago, whatever it was. Now we have this true counter to that. Like you just have somebody who can literally go up in the air as a tank and just start messing with them. She's a lot of fun. I'm really interested to see how she's going to shake up the meta.
Did you go over her ultimate?
No, we didn't. So her ultimate, what is it? It is called the Heaven's Retribution. You wrap your spear in ribbons and hurl it with force. Upon impact, the ribbons bind nearby enemies, kind of pulling them in. And then she leaps to the location, damaging the surrounding enemies and creating a divine judgment zone. And it has like a little tick on it, like an AoE tick. And their health starts going down. Of course, then by charging, you're then whipping out your axes and you're just slashing away at them.
Yeah, it's like a heroic leap. Like you just leap in and start doing damage. It also will be like the perfect combo ult for Thor. It's like gather them up or any type of, like Scarlet Witch, any type of like big burst, ultimate. It's like hold them all together and then let's dive in. So
yeah. I mean, she's kind of a mix, and again, I hate to bring it back to Overwatch, but like kind of like a Reinhardt, right? In some instance where she has the shield that she can pull up, charge, and then what's her name? Is it Zarya that her ultimate? That is it the gravity?
That's Zarya is what I thought of when I was looking when we did the ultimate.
The spear. Oh
yeah.
No.
Zarya has the one where it holds them in place.
Yeah, the gravity well or whatever you want to call it. And speaking of, even Thor's, there's the team up ability. So Thor gets a thunder spear that he can throw, and it restores Thor force upon impact. And Thor can leap directly to the point of impact, closing the gap as well.
Thor force.
The spear.
I was gonna say, Kenz, if you weren't gonna hop on our new hero here,
Neil needs a new main.
You'd definitely be going back to Thor because we'll go through the balance changes, but he's looking pretty good for this next season.
We'll see. I'm not hopeful, but I haven't looked at the changes, but it's gonna.
Ken's is a fair weather fan, guys.
Team up is pretty sweet. It's kind of like the ultimate, and it just gives you another thing to jump in there, throw in there. I think one of the downsides to Angela is just no poke damage, right? You got to either be in or be out. There's no if you're just sitting around or you're getting in everybody's face kind of thing.
Yeah. But it's fun though, Neil. That's the thing with her. Like you can just get in and it's almost like Cap. Like you're just getting in causing chaos. Yeah. I mean, I guess Cap you get more range, and when you do create that chaos and kind of get out, you have your couple little shield tosses. But I don't know. I just had fun just being right in everyone's face with her. Like she's just
what I like to do with the speed and the shish kebab is you just kind of go all the way around and take the long way around. It's fine. You can move pretty quickly. And then you just push everybody right back into your team. You go for the back line, push them forward. It's great. And then it doesn't go very well. Just do another lap. It's all right. People aren't going to be chasing you around. They'll forget about you, and then you'll be in their back line again.
Especially I played on that, the new Araco map. And there's like so many like little hallways and corners that you can fly through, like outside of the main path. So like it's really easy to like fly away and get cover.
Yeah, she's great. So I'm sure many of you, while you're listening to this, hopefully you've had a chance to play her. If you haven't, get in there and check the character out. She is fantastic. If you can, yeah. I mean, that's
create a custom game and
go in and at least play around with her.
Really quick. You're not gonna beat me.
Hey, but you can favorite now, right? I mean, that's one of the changes coming with this build. So you can go in there and create your favorite tab, and it'll put your heroes in there that are your favorites.
Oh no, I'm practicing like wrist flick movements before the match starts. I'm like, I know exactly where to put the mouse.
Do you guys have it enabled where it will snap to, like where you can hover over something, but it'll snap to the middle of a character? Because I know that's a setting on console at least.
Oh no.
Wait, so what does it do now? Like
instead of like if you're hovering over a character, instead of like, oh, I'm accidentally just on the corner, it'll like say you're going around this with your select or whatever, it'll snap to the middle.
That would be helpful on console.
Oh, I'm accidentally selecting something else and losing out.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, I hate to say this, but like I have like fast internet, like gig up, gig down, and like having a
plebeians.
I never have problems, dude. Like I always, you guys are always like, I can never get it on time, and I'm just like, I just immediately get them all the time. Like I don't understand.
I do too.
I think honestly, I think PCs maybe connect quicker than consoles do. I don't know. Maybe that's a thought. Maybe I could be totally wrong at that, but like I've never had a problem picking the new heroes. But who knows? Maybe if she's that sought after, that maybe we'll have problems this time.
Well,
And
she's
in
4-star, right?
She is.
Yeah. But she doesn't seem.
So-
I'm telling you,
difficult.
man. If you go watch the video, I put it up on YouTube of my first time like that. When I usually what I do whenever we get the build and I kind of go through it all, like that first match or two, I just wasn't really wrapping my head around how her kit worked. But by the end, I played like 3 or 4 matches on that stream. Like by the end, I mean, I was flying all over the place and like getting.
Well,
So it takes
let's
a
be
little
real,
bit
like-
to get her kit. So I think a lot of people like if you just jump in and you're like, oh, I don't know, I don't really like her. Take some time with her and play a couple matches. Like Matt said, go into a custom, just play against bots and like practice like getting up in the air, getting down, getting out, like moving around a lot with her. Cause she, once it clicks and I think you get that muscle memory with her, she's great.
One of the things I think is good about our show is that we have representation on the spectrum of skill. And Ken saying, she doesn't seem that hard. I'm like, well, there's a lot of moving
It's a lot of
parts here.
There it is. Yeah.
A lot
I
of
think Cap
abilities,
is way harder.
forms.
Oh, dude,
You're not wrong.
I still can't play Cap well.
it's my number one. Okay, moving on here. Let's do the season 4 roadmap. They gave us that. So obviously here on September 12th, we have the new hero, Angela. We have a new event coming to the game. So the Scroll of the Immortal Beasts is popping into the game. I don't know if we want to go through some of that. Kind of like what they do. This is how we unlock the lore. So as you play through that, you're going to be getting the different lore bits for this season. The skin that you're going to get for free in the game is this new Ultron skin.
Oh my god,
Like a Wastelanders Ultron. That
guys,
is- yeah,
this thing
have
is so
you read
good.
like the little story for it?
No,
The little blurb that they put? Well, sorry, my peasant internet doesn't want to load it for me real quick.
One thing with
Go, Matt.
this-
Go. You got it. I got it right here. So the
it's
of
loading.
course you do.
I mean, mine's here immediately. So, because I prepare for the show, I pull up all the tabs before we get going. But anyways, the U-17 Ron virus, or the Ultron virus, created by Ultron, betrayed its master and ventured into the wasteland to build its own army, dragging his broken form across the resource-drained land. Ultron desperately searched for the virus's core. With his remaining power nearly depleted and no way out, Ultron turned to the human girl who he once encountered. Ultron, her energy-free robot, might just be the perfect vessel for his will. So,
I have to say with this splash art, the red. There's a red tube coming from his face going to his back. I like to imagine that as like a tongue sticking out of his mouth.
I hate
just
it.
makes him look goofy.
I hate that.
Oh, well,
I hate
it does look like a
it's-
tongue. Yeah, it's like a
I
venom
hate
tongue.
tongues.
I freaking love
like
this
Toad.
this Wastelander stuff so much. I will say though, looking at the roadmap on September 26th, Matt, there is a Hela costume coming. Do you see it?
Mhm.
What's on her head?
I'm still loading.
See what I have to deal with here, dear listeners. This is like, although, and Matt made the. I mean, I'm going to pull back the curtain. Matt made the rundown too this week too. By the way,
It's a bonnet, right?
It's a
It's a
hat.
toque.
he's got a hat.
It's the official hat.
The official hat of Marvel Rivals. One day
Grim
it
Lady.
will load for me, and I'll be able to share in this with you guys. But
Man,
running
It's like
Twitch
a,
and Discord and all this other stuff on
Shame.
my
That's
laptop
computers,
is
but yeah, your
at
laptop's
least
about to
1
blow.
minute.
It's like a black kind of half see-through hat with a big brim.
Yeah,
It's a hat.
It's a hat.
it's like what people wear to like the Kentucky Derby, but kind of see through. I guess maybe right. I don't know.
like a fascinator is more British, European, I guess.
Yeah,
I
looks good.
love this. I love this Hela hat. All the rest of the Hela hats are not good.
Crowns.
Hey, also on that day, we're getting the new map, the Kunlun Heart of Heaven. map.
Look at that thing. I don't know what's happening there, but that looks incredible.
Dragon? Big dragon coming.
Yeah.
Yep, it looks pretty good.
Shenron.
Yes, Dragon Ball. We're getting the Dragon Ball.
Please?
Dragon Ball confirmed. No, not like a jockey chap or cap. Jay over in the chat. But we also, coming with this build, we're also getting a new arcade mode coming to the game. We kind of mentioned earlier. So within that mode, you're going to get kind of all the fun modes we've had. We have Doom Match, Conquest, Clone Rumble, the Giant Size, Brain Blast. And the new ones are Conquest, Annihilation, and then just a straight up free fight. So they're bringing this free fight mode that I think is essentially just a death match, right? I didn't jump in. Was this available in the build? I didn't even get in there to see if it was even in there.
No, I don't think so because it's like the week after. But it's just you can play multiple of the same hero.
Oh, okay.
It happens tomorrow?
September 12th. I'm looking at the
That's the
roadmap.
second week. Oh,
No.
that's all. Oh, it was the second column, so I assumed it was the second week. But
No,
all
and
of that
free fight, I think, is just you can pick anybody, but it's a death match.
Yeah.
I think it's not like Conquest or any of those. It's just straight up.
What's that different than Doom match though?
So Doom match is what in the
Doom match is still
It's in the strange thing, like all the
I guess
portals
that's the
and
same
stuff.
deal. Yeah, I don't know what free fight
team
is.
though with free fight, and you can have the two of the same hero.
Doom match. You're still technically on teams,
And
Oh,
it
right,
also
right.
has bands, so you can practice bands in there ish.
There you go.
You can ban heroes
Interesting.
in that.
rock band,
Yeah.
ska band, polka band,
Polka,
Headband.
rubber band.
Polka. All right, let's talk about some of these balance changes that we kind of mentioned a little bit earlier. Speaking of Captain America, my man, he's getting a little bit of a removing the team up anchor bonus he was getting before. So he's getting a bit of a downgrade, they're saying, taking away some of his damage.
Womp womp.
I didn't get a chance to play him in the build. Actually, I didn't play anybody else but Angela in the build.
Nope.
He did not deserve this.
But
Let it be
yeah,
shown.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really have an issue. Well, because I play Cap a lot, but I don't know.
It's weird because usually when they do this, that you see some numbers going up for their abilities to counteract it, right?
Yeah, this is straight up just nerfing him.
Nope. You know,
Let's
I
see.
feel like
Good.
so he's still the anchor for the Winter Soldier team up. He just doesn't get anything.
Yeah,
That sucks.
just nothing. Nope.
He's defenseless.
Poor guy.
Yep.
He's fine.
Let's see. Doctor.
I think this is the first season that he hasn't been in a team up.
Well, he's
Okay.
still in it. He just doesn't get the bonus as the anchor. That's a sweet team up, by the way. Captain America, Winter Soldier.
It's all right.
High five.
Let's see. Doctor Strange now is casting faster, but he's trading a bit more survivability. So reducing the cooldown of his Maelstrom of Madness from 8 to 6, reducing his health, however. Not by much, though. 600 to 20 to 575. Having that shield usually, I don't think any Doctor Strange players are really going to feel that one. But it is cool that they are reducing that cooldown of that attack. That's
Yeah,
good.
that'll be that. I will probably be playing some Strange some more because that'll be a cool thing.
Yep.
That's my thing too. I never do enough DPS with him. I know there's a whole bunch about the cancel with his melee attack. Like you should be shooting melee or whatever, and like whipping people around. But I don't do that. So this Maelstrom of Madness is how I do most of my damage. And
Yeah, you gotta brawl with him. Like you gotta
in.
be up in their face. He's not great.
Use the
Just
whip.
playing at ranged.
Use that whip.
Yeah.
Whip it good. Emma
Just
Frost.
use him as during my shield challenges.
yeah.
Still this much
Stand there.
damage.
Dude, how satisfying is his shield too? Just the sound and the way how quick it comes. Like there's almost nothing more satisfying in this game than
It is great.
popping Doctor Strange's shield. Like it is just one of the best abilities in the game. It just feels so good when it pops out. Let's see, Emma Frost. The White Queen's control and survivability are getting a little less unbreakable. So her diamond form cooldown is going from 15 to 18, but they're reducing the telepathic pulse energy gained when hitting shields from 10 to 5. So
Yep. So it's just farming her basic attack on shields. It's slowing that down a little bit, which is good. And then you can't go in diamond form as often.
That sucks. 3 seconds is a big deal there.
that sucks.
There's always Angela though.
That's right.
Not gonna be playing her anyway.
That's right.
She's still my first love.
Let's see. Penny Parker, enemies.
Hear that, Kins's wife? Hear that, Kins's wife?
Enemies caught in Penny's webs are in for a stickier situation. Let's see. So the spider drone has a new effect that now slows hit enemies by 8% for 2 seconds. And then each hit stacks the effect and resets the slowdown period up to 40%. So
That's
those
crazy.
drones, if you got a lot of drones down on the ground, she can hit you hard and slow you right down to a stop almost.
This is so dumb.
Yeah, but they're reducing the
It
spider
doesn't matter.
drone
I'm gonna be in the
release interval.
sky.
That's true.
So-
Yeah. Also reducing the release interval from 0.7 seconds to 0.5. So you're going to have more drones on the ground. Yeah, you know, I didn't even think of that, Ken. So yeah, it's
During
like,
your
oh,
ultimate.
that's great. But yeah, I'll be flying. Let's see.
I'm very excited about this. Penny Parker is one of my best heroes, and it's just getting better.
Yep.
Thanks, Wangguan.
Let's see. Thor, his ultimate is getting an upgrade. They've increased the movement speed during his ultimate ability from 600 to 700. And after it lands, they stun surrounding enemies for 1 second.
It's pretty great.
For some reason, I guess I thought it already did, but I mean, I guess it.
I mean, this is fine. It's cool to be able to move faster, but the problem with Thor is that you're just a sitting. They changed his entire kit to revolve around the ability that makes him be a sitting duck, and just like stand there and have to. Yeah, like the awakening part is how you're supposed to play him, and it feels bad because you just stand there and sling lightning around, and you're completely vulnerable.
Yeah.
I do not use that very often. I love dashing in there, hitting people, throwing my hammer.
Yeah.
I only use it when it's like, I need more health. But then I'm stuck. I'm a sitting duck.
The Thors who are usually bashing my face into the ground, I don't feel like they rely on that, and I still am going when they
Bash
are
your
coming
face
at me.
into the ground.
Yeah.
All right, let's shift gears over to the duel list. So Black Panther, his survivability after striking a marked enemy is now less kingly. So they've reduced his health when striking a marked enemy and reduce his base health. So yeah, Black Panther getting a pretty big nerf there, honestly. I think that's part of the reason why a lot of people use him is because that vibranium that he gets. It was always keeping him alive a little bit longer, but not no more, my friend. Let's see, Blade's getting a little bit of a change. They've increased his ancestral sword damage per single slash from 22 to 24. So he's doing a little bit more melee damage.
Is this the first time they took the new hero and buffed them after the release, then nerfing them?
Maybe?
I mean, technically, they don't like to say it's a buff or a nerf, but
It's a change.
But it's a change.
Change in the positive
it's a
direction.
balance.
That's right. This is a balance
A
patch.
positive, yeah, an increase in.
I was going to say Magic. They got a bunch going on with Magic. I don't even want to read
Oh
through
my
all
gosh, that's a lot
This
of
is
text.
crazy.
that. Yeah.
So
A lot going on with
as a resident Magic main, get rid of your team anchor bonus because you got rid of the team up with Black Panther that gives Black Panther the recall ability.
Good.
So she gets rid of that damage boost. So they changed a bunch of numbers for that. She got the coolest thing about her right now is it's a team up, I believe, with Strange. It's a CC ability, like an activate. You throw it at one person and it pulls them into another person and like sticks them together, kind of deal. It's awesome. I played around with that a little bit in the test build. So excited about that. And then her projectile that you do, it now goes through enemies, and if you throw it through a couple of enemies, then it reduces the cooldown on your teleport, like your magic step. So say if you're out of those, just start make sure you throw your sword, and it'll reduce that cooldown. But then this is what I was talking about. You remove the damage boost anchor bonus because she's not an anchor anymore. But then they increased a bunch of her abilities to balance it out. So, but Cap didn't get any of this, so I don't know. But
A lot going on
cool.
there.
Magic is great.
Let's see. Moon Knight. His Moon Blade now holds up to 2 charges, each taking 6 seconds to charge. So Moon Knight getting a little bit more lethal. I think right there, getting that extra charge on that Moon Blade.
We don't need that.
Yeah, I don't know why they're
He
doing
was
that.
fine.
I mean, I wonder if they just weren't seeing him played like enough last season, right? Did we get
he's good.
you know how we usually get the data at the end of the season?
They did update it, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't take a peek at that, but
I wonder how they weigh balancing characters versus like overall play, or whether it is competitive.
Focused.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got
It's
it.
like, we want to see whether like the conversation is we want to see this character used more in competition, so let's do this.
yeah.
Or we notice overall this character isn't getting played or is getting a lot of play, and we want to kind of shift over here, so let's dial them back some.
Yeah, I don't know. They've never really.
I think it's all of
told
it.
us that.
because some people are watching the competitive, and then they're going to start emulating that, right? So if the competitive people are playing something more, then more people are going to start playing them.
Yeah.
It's my theory.
Let's see, Psylocke. They've the burst damage has been slightly dialed back, so they've decreased the retrieve damage of her wing shurikens per hit from 12 to 8. So if you remember,
because that was a big part. That was a big part of her combo.
Yep.
So that's a pretty big deal there.
Yep. Let's see, Scarlet Witch. Wanda's survivability and ultimate are getting a magical upgrade. Can now be healed by teammates during her mystic projection, and
Nice.
Increase reality erasure damage from 800 to
9,999.
Infinity.
over
Yes.
9,000.
If you're getting hit by this, you're gone.
You're dead. That's it.
His power level's over 9,000.
I love that. Like they didn't even make it like just the more health, right? Than like the top health. I was like, nah, just max it out.
Just,
We-
yeah,
we,
we're just
we
doing
don't
Well,
have to work.
Want to
Quan
make sure you
just
can
said,
get through
"Do
anything.
Yeah,
new
that's
effect- Go ahead.
I guess that's cool because technically, like, you can survive
800.
you could survive
There are ways.
the reality erasure, but I like this because it what is it like it follows the lore of the ult, you know? It's like the whole point is that it's no more mutants.
Like
You
it
know?
shouldn't matter what you do. You can't. You
True.
can't beat
Yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah.
cool. That is cool.
It should eat through shields. It should eat through, it should be anything, regardless of anything in the AoE is done.
Yeah. No more mutants
that's
is awesome.
That's a bone I have to pick about Diva's ult as well.
And it's also going to pull in nearby enemies within 15 meters. So
Oh
That's
boy.
crazy.
not only is it
15.
gonna- Yep.
Man, that's cool.
Let's see. Also, Squirrel Girl looks like she's less of a menace from afar. So they've reduced her burst acorn damage from 110 to 100 and increased the hit damage of her Squirrel Blockade. What do you guys think of these Squirrel Girl changes?
Matt's upset.
Oh no, I'm not upset. There are much bigger things in the world for me to be upset about. I will probably not even notice this when I play. As a Squirrel Girl player who plays her from afar, like a Junkrat,
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, she is the rat of the game, right? I mean, squirrels are kind of rats, right?
Rodents, yeah.
Rep cousins.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think she's one of the ones that like, and whenever anybody plays the game that they've never played before, I'm always like, oh, just play Squirrel Girl because you can just sit from the back and just like dump acorns on the enemy and you'll do something. But I mean, by making her not as much of a menace, I don't know. That's kind of a
well, it's
it's good
cool,
if you're
it's a
against
cooldown
her,
from
but-
one thing, and then it's just like a slight damage reduction. I don't feel that it's huge. But I also don't have that scale in my brain. Like multiple times tonight, Ken's has been like, wow, that's a really big change. And I'm just like, huh? That's like a reduction of 4 damage. How is that a huge? But again, I'm the
Grand scheme of
novice
things.
here.
Yeah.
I'm the novice here.
And you know what? It's funny, like playing so much of the game, like you really don't know how these changes work until you feel it. When you come in the game, like that's really how. So we can sit here and read all these numbers, but like really, once you're playing the game, that's when you notice whether it is a lot or not. Let's see, Winter Soldier. They're giving him a new effect to his second strike. Second strike now applies a 1-second debuff to enemies hit, preventing them from using mobility abilities.
I think this is his uppercut, right?
Yeah, it's his Trooper's
Falcon
Fist.
Punch.
So, yep.
So you go in and uppercut them, they're not going to jump away from you right after.
Or when you hit that new Angela, and she doesn't have that mobility ability that she can use, right?
There you go.
Counter to that.
That would be a good attack, like anime attack call. Trooper's Fist. Like, maybe I've just been watching too much anime lately. But
No, it's not possible.
final attack.
Let's see. Over to Strategist now. Invisible Woman. Sue Storm's control and ultimate abilities just got more fantastic. They've increased the slow effect from 30 to 35.
I like this.
Invisibility boundary. Healing per second from 165 to 180. So her ultimate now is going to do more healing. And she now will slow enemies within range by 20%.
What does that mean?
Wasn't she already slowing them in that boundary? Like whenever you were an enemy and you went into like the enemy Invisible Woman's thing, but now it's slowing you even more within range by 20%. So does that mean even if you're out of it, you're going to be slowed down? Is that what that's saying?
I don't think so. I think it just means if you're.
It's a new
within
effect.
range is like within the field, like
Yeah.
within the.
Yeah.
So you weren't
Disappear!
slowed before. It was only when you got out of it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you were slowed in it, I thought, and then when you got out, then you were like free to get out, kind of moving around out of it. But again, maybe this is one we got to see how that's going to play. Let's see, good old Jeff. His ultimate leaves a healing pool after using it. So his new ultimate will leave an 8-meter radius healing pool at the point of activation that heals allies within range by 100 health per second, and it lasts for 8 seconds.
That's
a lot of health.
Wow.
He's the new Luna.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, right? Because it's.
I think it will also encourage people to use that more often, because Jeff is one of the characters that just sit on the ult the most, waiting to use it.
Yeah,
So
when
they
they're
can,
kind of wait
like
for
an
people to
ledge
get
or
grouped
something.
up, and that's true. But what
Just
I want
use
to
it.
know, or it says an 8-meter radius. How big is his ult?
8 meters.
Probably
Is
the
it,
same.
is it exactly 8 meters?
Well, now it will be.
Well, it's saying that it leaves it at the
No,
point.
this is just what's left over.
Where
Yeah.
it sucks up.
So how big is that circle that he leaves? Because again, in the build, I didn't play Jeff, so like, that's pretty huge. So he's not only able to suck the enemies up and toss them wherever you want to put them, but then he's leaving this healing pool down in the map. I mean, I think we're gonna see a lot of Jeff, way more than we've been seeing up to this point. That's crazy. So people that wanted their boy back, I think maybe a new boy, but I think he's back. I think
He'd be a good Boy Scout, because Boy Scouts is always leave a place better than you found it, and that's exactly what Jeff is doing. A lesson that we can all take.
Wow. You think he's an Eagle Scout? I think Jeff's an Eagle Scout.
Give me that skin. Give me the Jeff Boy Scout skin.
Like the guy from the kid from Up.
The kid from Up.
chubby
I
little
was just
Jeff
thinking
and
that, dude.
He's got little badges and a little hat.
Why do I need that right now?
Right?
Give him balloons on his back.
Hold on, I'm calling the wrong one.
Just give him balloons.
This
Sneeze
Go on,
there.
Rod.
Just make it happen.
Got a remote.
They could do Disney
Rod.
skins, right? Like, is Disney that's a
Absolutely.
like we could do that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
they're doing.
Oh my gosh, that'd be sick. Rocket is Darkwing Duck. Like,
Oh my god, dude, that would be amazing.
Bring the Disney season 5.
Yeah.
Just for everybody wondering about it, Jeff's range is 10-meter radius, so it's
Still pretty
smaller
big,
than-
man. If it's 8 meters, that's still pretty
Yeah.
big.
little smaller, but it's probably
pretty
where it
cool.
shows the water when he does the little.
That's
yummy,
what-
yummy.
24 feet.
About 30. Yeah, she's like times 3
For the
for the most part. Oh, for the other one, yeah.
8. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Loki, he's going to have less damage, less healing, and his ultimate ability active time for the God of Mischief. So they're reducing his illusion damage and healing ratio from 100% to 80. And
Wow.
they've also reduced his ultimate ability, the God of Mischief shapeshift period, from 15 seconds to 12 seconds. And it says, if using an activation duration ability like Luna Snow's ultimate ability, reduce shapeshift residual period after the ability ends from 5 to 3 seconds. So Loki getting a pretty big nerf there, man. And I've been seeing that a lot in games, like in the regular game, of like just people just like tag teaming the Luna.
Yeah.
One Luna comes in and then the Loki like pops it and he's using it, and it's just like, God, it just gets so aggravating. So I think that was their way of trying to
Skill issue.
stop that.
So this is the amount of time he's shapeshifted into the other person.
Yes.
So it's a smaller window where he can use their alt. That's
Right.
pretty much why you shapeshift, right?
Yep.
This illusion damage thing is huge.
Sad day.
Because it's
Yeah.
like
It's fine.
times 3 kind of deal, right? Because you have your 3 illusions.
I don't know. Sometimes it seems like they have 17 Lokis on the map, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how they get so many.
So I'll take it. Let's see. Luna Snow, the ultimate ability duration is getting cooled down, so they reduced the Fate of Worlds, her ultimate, from 12 to 10.
In parentheses, see, we do nerf her.
But they don't nerf anybody.
That's great.
They don't nerf.
Oh, I just saw that.
They did, but
It's
I
a
didn't
balance.
see that either. That's awesome. So her ultimate, which is, I mean, this has been a long time coming, right? That I think they need to do that for sure.
Well, the balance is, and we'll be getting into it, is the skin in the season pass. It's actually pretty sweet.
The Todoroki skin.
Yeah, I was about to say, you mean the Todoroki skin?
We're gonna get
Which
there. Hold on. 2 more quick ones. Mantis, her
Sorry,
movement
Dad.
boost from Nature's Favor now decays to 0 over 2 seconds after being hit, instead of instantly disappearing.
Yes.
So that's good. And then Ultron, his ultimate now deals extra pain. It deals 125% damage to bonus health.
My
Oh, good.
Oh man,
He's getting a little bit more.
Only gets a nice new costume, so they
choose
want
the
to
bonus health.
make it pack a punch a little bit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's move on here to the Battle Pass, since you mentioned it here. And page 1 of that Battle Pass, that Todoroki, if you're a fan of My Hero Academia. This is pretty much what this seems to be going for with this new Luna skin, which, by the way, the Battle Pass is called the Fruit of Immortality. And you kind of have fire and ice, right? A Phoenix / ice skin for Luna. What do you guys think of this one? It's looking pretty sick, right?
I like it except for the thing on her face. Like the mask that has the one weird
Yeah, I
strap
agree.
going around. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I get it, but
You got to hold the mask on somehow, right?
I don't like it. She's a superhero. Come on. If that's the one thing about physics that we're gonna pick apart here, there's nothing holding her mask in place. But I do think it's sick. I will be getting the battle pass.
Yep.
And so
Let's see. The next page gives us the Winter Soldier's Winter's Veil, which just like a white Winter Soldier. Like
Crazy. This is a luxury one. Like this looks like it should be a free one.
Yeah. What's up with that? What the heck is up with that? Next one, moving on to the Wastelanders skin.
Yes.
The first of the
Yes.
couple is the
All of it.
Starlit Outlaw.
I'm buying the battle pass for this skin.
Wow.
This one and the Hawkeye
Dude, the
one.
Hawkeye.
Honestly,
so
I don't care about any of the rest of them. Those two Wastelander skins, I want a full cast of Wastelander.
So-
like all of them.
I mean, this is a good time to talk about that because I think we had the original impressions of the Battle Pass. I think Neil, you said at first kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to get it. And I was kind of like, I looked at the pictures of them and I'm like, what are they doing with this Battle Pass? Like just everything just seemed kind of like this
No theme.
stuff kind of thrown all over. Like you have some Wastelanders.
like an
you have,
Overwatch battle pass.
just kind of,
And
yeah.
there's a random Iron Man Iron Suit Moon Knight. Or whatever that is.
That was pretty
You mean
sweet.
our
actually.
Moon
That's-
Knight Megazord.
Yeah.
But once
Yeah.
I saw once I got the build and started seeing the skins in person and seeing them in motion, I was like,
3D model.
okay, there's some definitely good ones in here, and this is
Nope.
one.
Pulling back the curtain, guys. Mark was like, "Is this the first battle pass I'm not gonna buy?"
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
they were ripping it apart, and I was just like, "Wow!" Like must be a. And then he called it a dead game.
I did not call it.
I thought that too until I saw the Wastelander skins.
Yep.
And
Me
then I was
too.
like, yeah, that'll do it. That's all I need. Give me more
That'll do,
Apocalypse.
pig. That'll do.
But I
And
do
the,
have to
and the
say,
Magneto one.
so the next page is the Golden Age cap skin, which, to be fair, is great, is cool. I like it. I'm gonna have to get it because I'm collecting the cap skins.
Sure.
But
If you like
there is
Vanilla Ice Cream.
something on this page that is the one thing that I have to get this battle pass for, and that is the cap pulling up the chair. That is just like
Oh, yeah.
the best emote. I can't wait to be pulling out the cap, just pulling up the chair, just sitting there from what is that in? It's in one of the post-credit scenes. Which movie? is it?
Spider-Man.
No Way Home, right?
The second one.
Or
Yeah.
No.
Homecoming. First one. Right when
Oh,
they're watching
okay.
the
Yeah.
video, yeah. So the emote of Cap sitting on the chair backwards is that's great.
So you got detention.
This is these are free. So this is the
so
free
maybe I don't
page.
have to buy it. No, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. If this were on the luxury, I'd be like, Porqué.
but the next page, there it is, Ken's the old man Hawkeye.
I don't even play Hawkeye, and I would yes.
It's awesome.
This is so good.
It's giving the the season 0 robot like tokusatsu hero skin a run for its money. This one I might actually
not even
change my
close
skin.
for me.
So
yeah,
I mean, we mentioned, and we're going to get to it, the very last one, the Moon Knight. Why is this not the last one in the Battle Pass? Like, to me, this is the one out of all the costumes. What? Matt's making the face. Dude, the Moon Knight isn't that great.
I think it's pretty cool.
What is great about this one? What screams top tier Battle Pass skin to you about
There's
this?
just so much going on with the different fabrics and the different layers and everything in there. The Moon Knight is just
it's all gray.
I mean,
love it. Give me more gray, gray and
it's
brown.
So good.
All
And
day.
the Moon Knight is all white. What are we doing? Like, it's just, there's no difference in terms of color.
He's a mech though. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
he's
sick.
just a little bit bigger, and he's got lines that make it look like metal on him. But that's it.
Sweet. Spikes
yeah, and Hawkeye's got white hair and rags on. Like, huh?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
I think the
Yeah,
Star
He
Lord
Lord
does, because he's Wastelander Hawkeye. Old man Hawkeye.
he just walked out of the wasteland, and he's ready to do wasteland.
You listen to
things
the
in apocalypse.
podcast, the Wastelanders podcast. Another plug for that. If you haven't listened to that, definitely go listen to that. All
needs
of them.
more programming.
What?
Most of them.
Well, I mean, you can
Needs
listen
more-
to the whole thing. It's like one big
We
story.
talked. Yes, yeah. Over the course of a few months, yeah. We'll
Next
save that for
page.
another podcast.
Next page is you get your first lore in there. Let the sleeping dragon lie. Gallery card. Take that for what it is. More lore in there. Page 7 is the Astral Wanderer Doctor Strange, which is
I
like
think
a,
this is
Hypothermia.
better than
Are you kidding me?
Hawkeye. Yeah.
No,
It's Doctor
No,
Strange
the-
with the blue
You
filter.
can't tell me anyone wants this blue Doctor Strange skin.
He's got hypothermia.
I like
He does.
what I
He looks
like,
like he
and you
fell in the
guys
ice.
like what you like. I,
Okay,
I
that's
don't-
fair. That's
I
fair.
don't know.
I think we can say the emote here is bats, right? Isn't bats running around? Like, this is good.
Oh,
It
Bats
is.
is in the game.
That's the big thing because one, this is his astral form. 2, he's gonna have those like spinning whirly cuffs
Spinning lips?
around.
The bats
So
good
I-
boy.
I-
That
think it's gonna look
that
really
makes me feel a
cool.
lot better knowing it's the astral form. I'm here for it now.
Yeah,
I
and-
thought
You
think he was
blue
just, like,
Doctor
cold?
Strange. No, yeah, I thought it was like cold. Like,
Thermia.
yeah, and I thought that was super dumb. But maybe
Is
that's why.
this frost giant, Doctor Strange?
it's the bats good boy emote, and it's free, so that you don't have to
Oh,
get Battle
yes.
Pass for that.
Yeah,
Perfect.
That's a
okay,
good one.
I'm convinced. I like it now.
The Dark Phoenix. What do you guys think of that one? On the next page.
I want to. I'm cool with it, except
like it.
for her hair. I don't know why.
I think you'll feel different about it when you see it in motion.
Yes, I feel like that as well. I want to talk with whoever's doing the concept, like the artwork for specifically Phoenix, how, and I don't know why this is a hang up with her costumes. Like the hair just looks super weird to me. When it's like you've got Wanda over here just looking like she's in a shampoo commercial, and then I don't know, like Phoenix just like she had her head hanging out the window on the school bus on the way to, high school. Huh?
Well, I think it's because this is a third person game. Like, you see the hair, and they just want to show off the hair physics in the game, I guess.
Well, like why?
It's really good
why?
too.
It is pretty.
Why are Phoenix's like at least the art like so? I don't know. She had that weird mid-length cut in her first skin. You guys remember the Chaos Phoenix or whatever? I don't know. I love Dark Phoenix, and I think this costume is really cool. It's just like weird once you. My eyes are up here. Once you look up there.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that, dude. I am happy though, that emote that they gave her, where she's holding. It's like the cover, that classic cover where she's like holding the X-Men like logo. Now the way they like when you look at the image of the emote in the Battle Pass, it looks exactly like it, but when you see it like actually moving, it's a little bit different than kind of that. But I think that's cool that they kind of did the nod to that like classic comic cover, which is cool. Let's see, this next Loki skin, personally, I think is kind of weird. I don't know. It's the Immortal Firebird. You guys liking this one? He's got little talons for feet.
It looks cool. I probably won't use it.
You got me
over
until
the-
like the talons, like the
like
feet.
feet.
I don't know. The feet are weird. I
He's a
mean,
bird.
I'll use it because it's a sick costume, and I bet it looks.
Okay, but is it better than
Fantastic.
the season 1, where he was like the Reaper
No.
with like the
The
big
Butcher?
scythe? The butcher.
That's the coolest.
Different
that's
It's the
different
Necrosword.
vibes. I think it also depends on like the if there's, because we have some coming soon things, so probably like a custom MVP screen.
Yeah.
And I think that is usually what makes it for me. Not that I see them ever. But, yeah, because it kind of gives, like, I like the gradient in the hands from like the red to black, because it makes me think of like Scarlet Witch and Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love all the dark Loki stuff, so give me more.
One thing I don't think we touched on was there's favorite heroes, but then when selecting your costume, you can now select from favorites, or is it just random from the ones you have?
You can just do random.
That's another option.
Yeah, you can just do random, and it'll just pick like if you have 5 skins for a character,
I like
you just
that.
do random, and it'll just
I like it too.
pick a random one, which is cool. Yep.
Yeah. So that gives me another reason to care about these, because I'm never gonna not just pick the season 1 skin for Loki or for any of these other people, or even the symbiotes now are going to be hard for me not to pick, but I will pick random. So
Yeah,
I'll roll the dice.
I like that.
The next one, the Trial of Magneto skin, which I got.
Love it.
Guys, this one, I mean, I mentioned the cap emote, the emote for this. I mean,
what is it?
Did you guys put it on? Dude, he
No.
stops, shackles come out, shackle his hands, and like he puts his hands down, and then he just like glares up just with like menacing eyes. It's fantastic. It is awesome when you see it. It is, definitely one of the best ones in the game.
Yeah.
It's just Magneto.
All free too.
In
This is
shackles.
the other free one.
Absolutely free, yeah. Very, very cool skin. I mean, even his the metal behind him is the chains that they have him chained up with during his trial. Very cool.
I think it's a very good balance of the free and the luxury stuff. I feel like I'm getting my money's worth with this. Because I always get the luxury battle pass, and I feel like it's the ones that I'd be like, I don't want to pay for that. I'm not really. Well, I mean, technically I am, I guess, but they're telling me that it's free, so I feel better.
Yep.
Yeah, but like without the helmet, I don't know. I need Magneto with the helmet on.
Yeah,
It's not my Magneto.
I mean, yes, but I don't know. Once I saw the emote in this one, I was like, he just looks badass.
I usually would agree, but this version of Magneto is
He doesn't need
awesome without
He
that.
doesn't
He's
kinda
got
like
bangs.
protection.
He's got bangs.
Rest,
when you move
he's got
him,
like
his
wrestler
bangs.
vibes. This unitard,
Yeah.
whatever it is. The cape is cool.
Let me
though.
tell you something, brother.
He's a dance belt. Come on.
And finally, the final page, we get the Moon Knight skin, which Jay Shunsui over in the chat said that the Moon Knight skins, it's like looking at white home color swatches at Home Depot. So, not that this one is, but that's what like the Moon Knight skins are.
There's white. There's eggshell white. There's almost white.
Black, right? Black and red. He's got different skins.
This is when I like all the white. I know that you guys were saying, what was that one? It was from the TV show. That looked like a lot of white to me.
Because it
TV
is
show skin.
the one that like
It
the
took me a
mummified
second to get
one.
there.
He's got
Yeah.
he's got mummy wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is super cool. I'm a big fan of mechs.
If it's mech related or mech adjacent, oh gosh, I love it. It
Look at those
reminds
shoulder
me.
pads.
It's not mech enough though to me. It just looked like he just is wearing
I think-
armor.
Well, he still has to be able to. It still has to be like functional, right? You have to think about the types of moves that Moon Knight is
He's gonna
doing.
fly.
Like, yeah, and like all the flexibility of his character. I think if you went like boxy like Gundam, it would
Right.
Be
it
more
wouldn't
mech.
read well.
This says
Yeah.
appears in Marvel What If season
What If.
3.
There's a whole
Did you guys
episode.
watch
yeah.
that? Oh
Yeah.
man,
So sounds sweet.
I have
There's,
not seen it either.
There's a whole like limited event comic book line too called Avengers Mech Strike. They even did like a season of the animated show. They
That's
all
cool.
just have Megazords basically.
This would be
Or
a
Gundam.
sweet action figure, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be sweet. Like I would want
I
that
got a
as an
spot
action.
on my desk right here.
Yep.
Go on.
Hmm.
Tell it to me.
I'll see how I feel about it after I watch the episode.
And then, of course, the last page, you have the end lore card, of course, at the very end, raising the stakes. So,
Of course.
overall, Battle Pass. I mean, we're all feeling it, right? We're all jumping in.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I guess.
Once I kind of dug through it, it is a good Battle Pass. And, that's a great point. I think, was it Ken's? Were you the one that said it, that it's a good balance between, or was it you, Matt?
That was Matt.
Yeah, Matt, the free between luxury. I think this seems to be one that I think, like, even if you aren't buying the Battle Pass, playing through it, you're still going to get some pretty good stuff, I think, out of it for sure. So they're crushing it there. I mean, we got to kind of mention the arcade mode already coming to the game. They're doing the college perks again. So if you are in college, you can go in there to where you can play and use some of the 10 trial costumes and MVPs for free. So big.
They're new costumes, I think, for the same program. I don't know if they're expanding it or what, but
I think so. They get rid of the previous ones, and so for this season, because you always have to re-verify with the season. So it says existing perks enjoyers also need to re-verify. So your perks will go away. You have to go in. I think you give them what your email, right? Your school email. And these are the 10 ones. So a bunch of them are in there. So that's cool. What else? We have a new Angela. We didn't mention the Angela skin coming to the game. The Angela Scold 2099 skin.
So good.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's awesome.
So they say ascend with judgment. Mr. Stone, the angel has been upgraded as per your command. Rest assured, with her on our side, those lawless scum will soon face public eye's judgment. And so this is a 2099. Its first appearance is in Marvel Rivals Season 4, of course, because of Tokyo 2099. What do you guys think? I mean, did you play with it in the build with this skin? Matt, you got a big smile on your face. You're loving it.
Oh my, I love it. This feels very Danny Koo to me because this screams, I don't know, it's very similar to the Starlight armor that Captain America Sharon Rogers wears in Marvel Future Fight. Very similar build. And so I feel like, I don't know, I love when I like get glimpses of Danny Koo's hands and stuff. It's just so sleek. It's I don't know. It's just so pleasing to the eye. It's just so good.
Here's what I'll say about it. So I definitely think it is a cool skin. However, when I was playing the build, like it's because they gave us credits to buy the skin, so or to play around with the skin. So I was playing with it, but like there's something about her regular, just badass abs blazing. Like she just looks like I like her. I actually bought how they always have like that. Like 400 unit skin. That's I think hers and this is like green
alt color. Yeah,
that's to me that's the best one for her right now. As cool as this is and very impressive, and anybody that loves it, like it is a very cool skin. Playing Angela, I just like her looking more like the barbarian, like where this is more this is more superhero, I guess is the right way to say it, which is cool, but I don't know.
I'm excited for what else they're gonna do with her for costumes. Like I'm sure there's gonna be some crazy stuff.
I get, what is, this is giving, it's kind of giving Star Wars vibes. Like if Angela were like the seventh sister, if she were, if she were a Sith and this were her, Sith armor, granted it'd be black.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor. Thank you. That's the word. Whoa, give me Star Wars season.
Disney.
Yeah.
Gosh. I love the eye in the middle of the visor. That's
cool. Yeah.
I like the Asgard flavoring for her being the angel, like the Valkyrie kind of deal, right? It's
she's not. I might be wrong about this. I don't believe she is. If she was just raised in the realm heaven, or if she's actually Asgardian or not.
Well, wasn't she originally an Image comic character, right? With Spawn?
Yeah, like Spawn.
Flavor though, right?
Neil Gaiman. I think she is. Odin is her father in some way, shape, or form. In the Marvel universe, whether that's like a half situation.
We all know Odin got around.
Yeah. But there was something about Odin that the reason that Odin locked Heaven away
Mhm.
is because of something to do with Angela, and that's why he has Angela as a.
I feel like Kens needs to do Angela lore for us.
Ugh, no, there's not a lot of it, and the only Angela book I've read is As Guardians of the Galaxy. That's it. That's all I know.
Which is not a bad book.
It's good.
Real quick with this skin, did you guys play around with the emote and see what it is?
No.
It is one of the. It's cool, but it's almost one of the most awkward ones to the point that it's hilarious because she sits there, she like takes her sword and she goes rah rah.
Oh. Yeah, I think
Rah!
I saw
And then she
you
just keeps
saying
like
that.
holding her. It's like it's just this awkward. Like you could tell they purposely drew out the and she's like holds her hands up
Slow
and she sits
clap.
there. Yeah, exactly. So it is. This is going to be one of the classic emotes. I think you're going to see like people just sitting there, just like the awkwardness. I could see like a Emma doing the money to a twerking Venom with just
man.
Angela sitting in the back just with her hand like her fist up in the air.
Kind of like the default Super Mario pose that he's always in.
Yeah.
When people are drawing him, he's
punching a
always got
block.
one hand up. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's see. We got some new Twitch drops coming again. So this is the Will of Galacta for Blade. This go around.
Amazing.
So,
Now I don't need to. I was saying this. I don't need to buy the duality skin because I'm just gonna be rocking the purple coat.
there you go. What else? We have the new emoji list coming. So instead of the wheel, you can literally have just like a mega list of emotes coming so you can just pop all your emotes in the game if you're in a match, which is pretty cool. So they've been selling emotes. So they've been coming in the different event passes. You've been able to purchase them. So people are getting a lot of them. Heck, even when you buy a bundle of them, I mean, half of the time they don't even all fit on the wheel because you're getting so many of them. So this is a great way to just equip a bunch of them and really show off your emotes. I think it's kind of cool that they're adding that to the game.
Like these are emojis, not emotes, right?
Emojis.
So these are like
Correct.
little,
Yeah.
The
pictures that come out, not you
right
sitting on the back of a chair like Cap.
Yep. Or Angela randomly just putting her fist up in the air.
Yeah, Super Mario.
We have on there the what it's your last chance, I guess, to get the Winter Soldier and Cloak and Dagger, the Polarity Bond. And actually, if you're tuning to this on the podcast version, it's probably gone already.
I'll be right back.
So you might have already lost those. Kind of out of nowhere, just some kind of random news. We got Marvel Rivals coming to PS4. So there is now a PS4.
Let me blow the dust off my PS4 and update it.
Yeah. Pretty cool, though. I think that they're doing that, right?
I don't
More
think
people.
there's I can't think of a game that has
Went backwards.
started in current gen and has gone backwards. Usually it's the other way around of
Right.
starting everywhere and then cutting the older gen in order to keep up with the current system and stuff. But so
I would have much rather gotten cross progression.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PS4 version.
But you know what I think this shows? I mean, not to say that PS5s aren't selling, but I think it just shows how many people have yet to still jump to a PS5, right? That maybe still are just playing on a PS4. And so they just see that market that's potentially there. And it just makes sense for a free-to-play game to put it everywhere, put it on anything. Like, we don't even have a Switch 2 version of the game. Like, to me, I'm waiting on that. Like, how have they not jumped on board for that? I mean, Overwatch is there,
Yeah,
and
we're
Overwatch,
going to.
unfortunately, it's still the Switch version of Overwatch. It's not a Switch 2 version, so it's still just, not exactly the best version of the game, but it's like,
It's not bad though.
put it on Switch 2, man. Like,
working on that. But until they do cross progression,
yeah,
I'm not going to start a new
True.
account just
Yeah.
to play on my Switch.
yeah.
Yeah, very, very true.
They need to get on that. Give us cross progression, man. We could be playing all over.
I'd have to come up with another Thickle name.
But I would play more for sure. Like if I could play Rivals on the go, get a couple games in, in the morning or while I'm laying in bed or something, like that'd be awesome.
Yep.
Yep.
Just what we need.
In some merchandise news, we have some new Funko Pops coming. So we have a Jeff the Landshark Pop and a Luna Snow Pop and a Magic Pop all coming. So you can head over to the Funko website. They have them, I think they're up for pre-order now, right? I don't think they're available yet.
I believe so.
Yeah.
And there's a Jeff plushie from them too.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
Yep.
I need the Jeff Funko Pop. I need it.
Yeah,
I usually don't get these, but I'll get a Jeff one.
The Jeff one's pretty good. Like, I mean, Magic and Luna, I think, look like a typical Funko Pop, you know?
Pretty sure they have one
But the
already.
Jeff
Yeah,
is just
maybe
like
not.
perfectly shaped Jeff with the little Funko Pop eyes. He's
He's
got
a little
big
chunk.
smile. Yep, he looks great.
Yeah.
Nice little. He's got a cool little stand too, so he's kind of in motion, almost like he's
Kind of floating.
yeah, kind of in the air a little bit. That's cool. I like that. So head over to the Funko Pop website, Original Funko over on X too. You can find them, and you'll see the link over there. And finally, in news, there's a new Infinity comic that came out. Anybody
Oh,
keeping up with that? Jumping into that, or are we done with the Infinity comics?
you guys were so excited about last week's.
Yeah.
I forgot to.
I have
Read it.
unsubbed from Marvel Unlimited for a bit.
Whoa.
Oh, there you go. Well,
Whoa.
well, you can catch up on the Infinity comic, Kens, when
You can still sponsor us, guys. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. All right, well,
I'll be back.
That's going to do it for the news, guys. Are we ready to move on to our lore segment? Let's do this. Let's move on to our lore segment that we call the Cerebro Files. All right. Well, as promised on this episode, we're going to go back and backtrack into the Season 3 lore. So if you didn't get a chance to read all the cards and all that in the game, don't worry. All you got to do is go join our Discord. Matt put up a great post giving you the gallery card as well as all the information from each card, so you can just read through it in a nice little format. Matt, you posted that, right? Is it posted in the game chat and pinned, right? Is it pinned in there?
Yep,
Okay.
it's in a thread. But I actually wasn't ready to talk about lore, but you asked and then you just kind of moved on, so I don't really know what to do.
Oh,
right
okay.
now.
Okay, so well, let me backtrack. Let me get.
No,
Is
we're
there anything
good.
else you want to talk about?
No.
Okay,
that's-
okay.
Yeah.
Lore. Let's talk some lore. Season 3 lore. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we're gonna kind of we'll round robin this a little bit. No pressure if you haven't read it. But I know pulling back the curtain a little bit, Mark just said no.
It's been a rough week. It's been a rough week, guys. That's all I'm saying.
But I'll start off, and if anybody wants to jump in, just jump in. So the big overarching story of seasons 3 and 3.5, of course, is taking us back to Clintar, with a showdown between Null, the King in Black, and the Phoenix, and kind of the arrival of Blade to help participate in that battle. So pretty much going through the gallery cards here. First, we have Rocket basically corresponding with Shuri. He's sending her pretty much like a voice message, if you will, because she said, hey, while you're going to Clintar to deal with this threat, keep me apprised of what's going on. And so he's like, yeah, this is what's happening. We're going to Clintar. Null, we couldn't defeat him. And so basically the team of heroes who are going to Clintar to take care of this, there is a dead celestial floating on basically the outskirts of Clintar, and they find its divine codex. And Kens, you're very well versed in the Venom comics. Can you kind of explain to us what a codex is?
Off the dome, it is.
No pressure.
It's the connection to the hive mind of all symbiotes, and so like if a symbiote touches you, then that codex becomes kind of like a part of you. So like that ends up being like how Flash Thompson is able to kind of use it's kind of to come back, like he's still dead, but like that codex was still a part of the symbiote in Flash Thompson. So that's how they're able to kind of bond again, and he comes out in that moment in the Donny Cates series. And so it's basically just kind of like a copy of the symbiote, the way I understand it, that connects to the hive mind, keeps them all connected, and is individual to the person that bonds with it.
Yeah, it's like your save file on your PlayStation card, from the PS1 that you would put in. But it's does it have like a physical well, I guess it has to have a physical manifestation. Because that's what they talk about here. because basically this celestial has power, and that is what Null is trying to do. We finally find out what Null's plan has been since season 0 and the launch of. We find out that Bast has been corrupted, and technically this brings Infection Point Wakanda into
It's canon.
Canon accurate.
Yes.
It doesn't make it canon, but it makes it accurate. So basically, Null is trying to take over different gods and feast on their own divine codexes to boost his own strength. And so our team of heroes find the heart of this celestial, and they try to use it as a bomb to destroy Null, but it doesn't really work. And that kind of is our first taste of the season there.
Let's remember that this dead celestial was killed by Null and the All Black, right? Or am I jumping ahead? And also the skull is what we also know as Nowhere, right? Which is like the Guardians'
Their base.
Their base, right? Their base operations.
Well, like that just random
the collector
like
in there too.
Yes.
Yeah, like Nowhere has become like a planet,
major hub,
basically. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Old celestial skull.
Yeah. And so the like story wise, it kind of jumps around in the gallery cards that we get. Next, we have a Shuri's journal entry, basically, where she says that Infection Point Wakanda was
the best game
riveting and fascinating. And,
more
in the podcast feed. Go listen to it.
Whoever wrote it was probably like really handsome and available. But basically that Shuri's suspicions were correct when she sensed that Bast had been corrupted. She basically is when Null is kind of like loses power, is struck, is in like retreats from battle. Bast gains like her wits and her senses again, escapes into what's known as the divine space, where only beings with vast cosmic power is. There she encountered the Phoenix Force. As it made me think of like Lightspeed in Star Wars, where it's like you slip into Lightspeed, and while slipping into Lightspeed, she encountered the Phoenix Force. You know, it was like a drive-by.
Oh hey!
And it was like, oh hey, who was that? And she's basically cleansed and purified. Bast comes back to Shuri, tells her what's happened, but now Bast is kind of like assumed this warrior goddess mantle where she is ready to get revenge on Null for the way she was used. But this is also where Shuri is like, what does it say on the card? I knew it would take more than a single sword to end Null, but it was a start. And in a battle like this, ... every blade counts, ... So the Guardians of the Galaxy, not the Guardians of the Galaxy, the heroes in Shuri recruit Blade, who, you know, was playable in season 3.5 to season 3, right?
And if 3 was Phoenix, and then
3.5 is Blade.
Okay, yeah, and Blade enters the battlefield. So yeah, it's just this team of heroes that are taking to Clintar to kind of like cut the trouble off where it is. The Phoenix arrives. Basically, we get this great entry from Jean Grey herself, continuing to tie into the theme of the game, like chronal energy from a celestial codex to hatch the Phoenix Force. She empowers the heroes with bits of the Phoenix Force like we see in Avengers versus X-Men. But I don't know. I really liked... Did you guys read this entry any of the entries written from Jean Grey's perspective. I really like. I feel like it captures well the type of Jean Grey that I'm used to in the comics. Not like X-Men, 93 or 97. Oh, Scott.
Yeah.
Jean. But like the Jean Grey who has died multiple times, the Jean Grey who knows she is an Omega level mutant, she is a cosmic powered individual, and there is responsibility and weight to that.
Responsibility. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
X-Men Red.
Yeah.
With great power comes great responsibility. No. That's Spider-Man.
I mean, basically, we get that vibe later on because she basically is willing to fall on the sword.
Yeah.
Because she realizes she can.
Yep.
Anybody else want to jump in, or you want me to keep going?
Yeah, I think it also talks about Hela in this one. So, how she's been taken over by Null, becoming the queen, and that's why we get that sweet skin. And the intro video of Hela versus Phoenix and Blade. So kind of gives some background there, and then why all of these Phoenix costumes are coming out, which is pretty cool. And this art is just awesome too. We've got
shout out to the dev team who made all those cinematics available to watch.
Oh yeah, great idea for that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That has been a great addition.
Intros to the maps, you mean, right?
Yeah, with the text at the bottom that is telling you the lore of the moment and what's going on.
Right.
Because my internet's usually too fast, and I get to the character select screen.
You already loaded.
I can't see it. Thank you.
No.
Sorry, my eyes got stuck rolling into the back of my head.
I could hear him through the. Yeah, I could hear him. Anyways, Eddie Brock.
Yeah, so this is just an intro of Phoenix, and which makes sense because she was the new hero of that part of the season.
Yeah, one of the cool things about her entry, for the resolve that Phoenix has, the writing is so genius because it paints her as human as well. She talks about splitting apart the Phoenix essence. What does it say? At the end of it all, I'm still Jean Grey and I'm still the Phoenix, but now so are one of my dearest friends, one of my mortal enemies, a demon queen, two kings, one of space and one of the seas, a lethal spy, and the latest in a long line of warriors. And while I've always been a team player, I'm not convinced that power like this belongs in the hands of so many people with such different agendas. But the Phoenix has always chosen her hosts for a reason, so all I can do is have faith that she knows what she's doing. Like, such quick character development. Such good writing with intention. And I can stop gushing about that. We get an entry from the viewpoint of Venom and Eddie Brock. They've been split up and basically still have this telepathic connection where they know that they have to scheme a little bit to get put back together so that they can reach Null and try and take him out. So basically all the heroes are on Clintar at this time. Some have been captured. Some are fighting actively with Null and Hela. And right now, Eddie Brock and Venom have been separated because they are seen as a threat. A little bit of an interlude here in the middle of the card is a message from Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, to Dr. Doom.
That's a pretty good one.
Basically saying like, hey, you've been up to some shenanigans and, let them shenan once, they're going to shenan again. You don't need to do that now because if you do, I will put you down because the threats are too real right now. Because
it makes sense, but at the same time, this one kind of bothered me because it was like, oh, we have this awesome story going. So, hey guys, you remember Doom? And you remember like how he's like caused all this?
It's all connected.
Just remember that. Okay, back to Clintar.
Because Doombots appeared on Clintar.
Yeah.
And they thought they could use the Doombots to help them fight Null, but the Doombots were like, nah.
Then that's it.
Yeah. It's kind of like akin to we brought in a freelance writer and didn't have time to tell them the whole season story, but said, "Hey, write a
Doom.
threatening letter to Reed Richards to do go."
Killer,
It's
please.
it's good for what it is.
No, it's fine, but it's very out of place.
Yeah. The next gallery card we get is Blade facing off against Hela, the Queen in Black, and from his perspective, basically the blow by blow of battle. I don't know. It's just like, it's a good, you need to read it.
Yeah. It's like talking trash in his head a little bit. Like, good to be back in action.
Yeah, this is the intro to Blade. I think this is the first one that came with season 3.5. So
yeah, because
similar to how Jean had her intro, Blade gets kind of his, and he's right into it. He got summoned. It's time to take Hela down.
And he kind of like pulling through his story from New York under Dracula's control. He's still recovering from that, but he needs to get back into battle because that's where he belongs.
Yeah, he moved around a little bit, right? So he was in New York, and then they saved him. Was he with Shuri?
Yeah, they took him to Wakanda after he disappeared because he was in. What map was he in? Like
Central
in
Park?
A bed.
Central
Park.
I
think that was no, that was in Wakanda.
Yeah, and then he disappeared from the bed, and then people were like,
"Where was he?"
Yeah. The next card. The next card is really cool. It is basically one of the sickest tag teams ever, which I hope we get to see the MCU. Scarlet Witch and Phoenix teaming up, the powers of chaos and the powers of creation, and basically how they refer to as like the yin and the yang, like not necessarily darkness and light, but how these two primal forces are working together, and it changes both of them, and they have the edge on Null basically by powering each other up, but he basically is able to take out Scarlet Witch before they can get off this big final attack. And so right now we're in the midst of this huge battle where basically they're throwing everything they have at Null, trying to fight him. Eddie Brock and Venom get put back together, and they I don't think we learn exactly how that happened, but we get an entry from the not the vantage point. Yeah,
from the Necro Sword.
Yeah, it's
the point of view of the sword.
It's crazy.
Which the sword is a symbiote itself, and basically is saying, "I've seen everything. I've been here since the dawn of time, and there's something different about this."
Well, it talks about how, like, the one thing, symbiotes are weak to and afraid of sound and fire, and he talks
tower.
Like, and the Necrosword talks about how, like, it's so surprised that, like, Eddie Brock and Venom are wielding this sword of fire, because it's like the one thing that the Necrosword is afraid of, specifically is this, and it's being wielded by another symbiote, and it's like dumbfounded by that.
It's such a hard card too.
It's my favorite one. Yeah,
this is where we get the costume of the Venom mouth open and Eddie Brock's face sticking out, which I feel like is really indicative of the link between the characters, because it's like Venom acquiescing some.
Well, it's like what the Necrosword says is it's like it's got to be because of their specific bond, like the bond that like between like host and symbiote is unlike anything else of all symbiotes, and that's why they can do what they do here.
It's so good. And then I think the best card in the whole season, Phoenix End Song. and the card is Null cradling the body of Phoenix with the necro sword through her.
Oh man.
And as soon as I unlocked this card, like I gasped. I was like, huh? And this is the name of the card is Phoenix Endsong. And so in the lore of Phoenix, there exists something called the White Hot Room. And there's a whole comic run about basically Jean Grey in the afterlife having to, one of the many times she's died, work through wielding the Phoenix Force and whether or not she wants to come back, and what it means, like is she still her after having died this many times and things like that. But in this card, basically Rocket knows all the Phoenix lore, apparently. He's like,
of course he does.
He's like, hey yo, I got this thing that can blow up. What I think we need to happen is that when you die, you get transported to the White Hot Room, erected, but instead you need to plant this on him, let him kill you, and then at that last moment switch spots, transport him to the White Hot Room, and then it'll just nuke him there.
It's funny that someone says, "Hey, are you sure that like your thing's gonna work across dimensions?" And he's like, "I don't know. Let's do it anyway."
Very Rocket, very
like,
Rocket.
of course.
But Gene's like, "Bet I'll do it." Like that's the thing that got me. And that, like at the end of the card, she says, "I believe it's Rocket who says this might be our last chance." She says, "Then it's one we have to take." Jean agrees, grabbing Rocket's circuit board and running towards the King in Black. "I came here to stop Null, and I plan to see it through, no matter the cost." And then she says, "Go beyond plus ultra." And it's got, like, what a hard, like, one, I'd hang this piece on a wall art because it's so beautiful. But two, what a good, like, I need to see this animated.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, I need to have Laura Bailey voice her. I know she does, but that's that for me. And then we get our preview card of season 4, which is like the post credits of the lore, if you will.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so it's like after the credits, we come up, lights up on a dark and dingy cell, a red light casting shadows that we can barely see. Hela, the former Queen in Black, laying in chains in the corner of this dark cell. A shadow, a shred of the goddess she once was. Her power stripped from her as she was defeated, and Noah was defeated as well. And we are told that she is in Kunlun, the 8th city. And basically, she's being kept in chains, taken care of, but we can assume that like the infection has been taken out of her, this desire to rule all, to be all, and we're told that one of her family members is coming to take care of her, coming to get her, basically transport the prisoner. And she's not too happy about that. And that's kind of like the first clue that we got that it would be Angela, besides from the dirtbags who leak stuff out there. But yeah, that's our post credit. Such an epic season, such a sick story. I don't even need like a whole animated series. I just give me like an animated film, like those old DC animated movies. Like,
I'm surprised Marvel doesn't really do. I mean, I guess we got like the What If show. They're doing more of the shows, right?
Yeah, we're getting.
They've never really done that though. I mean, well, I guess there was like the Iron Man. Wasn't there like some Iron Man ones and Hulk that they did years ago?
Yeah, they've had a few different ones, but I could see it being like something Disney doesn't want to get into. I think it's widely accepted that the DC animated movies are much better than the actual films that DC has put out.
Yeah.
For like that stretch there, even like, especially like the Batman ones, like Batman Bad Blood,
Killing Joke. Is that one? Is that the Joker
yeah,
one?
they made a film adaptation of that. But that one was a little, they changed some things in that were problematic. But yeah, just gimme.
Yep. So overall, 6th season, I think that probably was. Yeah. I mean, the best season. Who we probably say?
Oh,
It's gonna
for
be hard
sure.
to top.
Without a doubt.
It's gonna be hard to top.
Yeah.
And I think what was cool, I mean, they even do it in this upcoming season as well, but how they always give you that splash screen in the beginning. And like the Krakoa, when they kind of talked about there, how, they were feeling the burden of bringing in Krakoa and all that. But the splash screen for this season, you could tell, like, they were really just like, look, like what they've done with Null and introducing him in the symbiote lore into Marvel, like, we really want to honor that. And, being able to couple that then with the Phoenix Force as well, just... I mean, it was a perfect.
Talk about taking
symbiosis.
such a huge bite. Like one, like either Null or either Phoenix.
Yeah.
Like one could have sustained an entire 2-season run.
Yep.
They decided to do both.
Killed
That's
it.
Crazy.
Yep, crushed it. But all right, any other comments? I guess on season 3? Are we good to just move on here, boys?
Moving on.
Moving on. All right. Well, let's move on to our final segment, the part of the show where we get you involved that we call What Ifs.
What if?
All right. Well, remember, if you want to send us a question or comment, you can do so either by emailing us. You can send them to pod@rivalsassemble.com, or you can join our Discord. You'll see there's a What Ifs channel over there, so you can leave a question over there, which we ask you every time before we record to pop one over there just to remind you. And you can even leave us a comment over on Spotify as well under this very episode. And the first one comes to us from Spidey83, and they say, "Are you at all concerned about the reports of massive drop-offs in the active player base? Or do you see this as an opportunity for fresh blood to hopefully cleanse some of the unwelcome toxicity?" So, have you guys, I mean, honestly, like, I haven't been seeing anything about, like, massive drop-offs or stories run like that. I don't know. What do you guys think?
There are those people who, like, I think it's weird. They camp out and watch the server
Steam numbers.
Yeah.
Team activity.
They sit there and they do that. And it's like, well, I don't know if that's necessarily indicative of the active player base.
Well, it's not, because it's just Steam as well.
Correct.
Right.
But it's also the end of the season. And so you're going to see that with people who are just either grinding events or grinding the battle pass. And they're like, I'll come back when the new season drops.
Yep. And, I mean, this is that time of year, man. I mean, granted, video games are releasing all throughout the year, but like the fall, end of summer, fall is usually that time of year when like big releases are coming out. So like literally right now, as we're recording this, Borderlands 4 is out, right? So it's like competing with rivals. And even just the direct competitor Overwatch 2, a week? It's been 2 weeks now since they just had their brand new season
like a week,
and a brand new hero coming out. So there you're looking at literally the direct competition. And it's like, if you're into hero shooters, you're feasting right now. Like,
Yep.
I personally have even jumped into Overwatch over the last couple of weeks just to get in there, see the new hero, see some of those new, just the way the game plays and all that. Because it's like, why not, man? Like, as gamers, it's great to be able to do that. So maybe the active player base has dropped a little bit, but it's not a dead game. It's not like anything like that. And I guarantee you, when Season 4 is launching, you're going to see those numbers go right back up. And that's how it goes. Right.
There's constantly going to be ebbs and flows with it, and people take a break. Usually some people may take a break for like a month or two. Things.
Yeah.
Whenever they feel like
That's
it.
2 seasons, though, Kens.
It is, but you know what? That's 10 other ones you might play. I don't know.
That's
like
2 characters, at least 5 maps, and 20 new
and
skins.
guess what? They'll be there when you get back.
That's right.
Unless they're vaulted.
That's right. And
Not
you know
the
what?
skins.
I will say it is the way they've structured the like the battle pass progression right now. I mean, we talked about it, with what they did last season, at the beginning of season 3.
I like what they did. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can take a couple days off, come back, and like just knock a bunch out and get a bunch of progression. So
Yeah.
doesn't make it where
And
you need to feel, or how I used to always feel like I needed to be playing every day. Now, maybe that's indicative of the player base going down a little bit because there isn't the need to have to play every day, but that's not a bad thing. I mean, they saw that people were feeling that need and they didn't want people to have to feel that anymore. So they changed it, and for the better, I think.
Guang cares.
Yeah, it's marathon, right?
Well,
want
Marathon from Bungie, that's not going to be that good, actually.
Yeah. They just want our money
Oh man.
forever. Not just a bunch at once. They want it all year, every year.
Well, that's why we have new events every couple weeks.
Me begging my card.
Let's see. Next one comes to us from Brickwall292. And he says, any good villains or places that you think would work for a PvE game mode?
I think we've answered this question a lot, but
We
I
have.
challenge you to come up with something that's new and original.
I have a new one.
Yeah.
So they just released the trailer for the Marvel Zombies show.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
give us
that's
a
it.
zombies mode,
Yeah.
and let's make
That's
it
the
like a
answer.
zombies.
Yeah.
Like a horde kind of thing, but also, turning on the power and all that fun stuff from Call of Duty. Let's do a little bit of like that. Resource hungry.
That would be cool.
I was watching this is completely random. It was a random TikTok, and it was this guy playing a game where he's trying to outrun a flood. Like he's a driving game, and he's trying to like get up the mountain before like the floodwaters rise, and you're like a typical driving game. I don't know what it was, but that made me think of like some type of conflict with Namor and Atlantis, where it's like you have to hold off the Atlantean forces or else like the flood happens. And if everything's flooded, you only have X amount of time underwater before you are knocked out. And so you have to time it to where like, oh, I know that we can survive one round. And so we just have to hold off, X amount of rounds. I don't know, just something cool PvE like that. And then face off against Namor. I don't know.
Cool.
That'd be pretty sweet. But let us know if you have any thoughts. What do you think a good villain or a good PvE game would be? Let us know in the comments. Let's see. The next one comes to us from Anson, and they said, when they eventually add another support character to the game, which Marvel character do you think it'll be? Support. Who
So a strategist.
yeah.
Give me Rescue. Pepper Potts.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
My go-to answer for this question has been and will continue to be Jane Foster Valkyrie. Give me more Asgardians.
But as a strategist, do you think she would be?
She could be. Her weapon can be anything.
Anything, Mark.
Anything.
It's true. I mean, I guess we got Angela.
She's a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course she'd be a
Yeah.
strategist.
Okay.
She is Dr. Thor.
Jubilee. Give me Jubilee with like shooting fireworks down. Like,
Like give everybody speed boosts,
yeah.
rocket boots.
Hope Summers, maybe?
Jubilee's the worst.
Whoa.
What does she actually do?
She shoots fireworks out of her hands.
But
She's a
like,
vampire
what
now.
does she actually do that's helpful?
she makes dogs be terrified.
Have you
and then
ever read
shivering in the
Generation-
corner?
Have you read any Generation X?
No.
I won't say it's like fantastic, but it's like
Did you say is that where they make her a vampire?
no, she eventually becomes a vampire.
So they have to completely change what she does and who she is in order for her to be cool? Is that what you're saying?
No. No, because I actually didn't like when they made her a vampire. I was like, what? But it kind of like, I will say she is more endearing of a character than utility as a character. So you're technically not wrong.
She's a personality hire.
As the personality hire of this show, I can't argue with that. But I think Hope Summers would be an interesting one because she
Okay.
What does she do?
she augments powers, but she can also kind of replicate powers. Or Sage from the Hellfire Club, who activated powers in people during the Extreme X-Men run that I loved. So she'd basically be like a boost or something. I don't know.
Let us know again in the comments who you think a good support character would be for the game. 2 quick hitters here. The first one comes to us from Dylan Halsenbach. And he said, as a Dylan who puts this on at work, I enjoy this. F that other Dylan. So he's referring to the comment from last episode where
Pulling the curtain back.
Dylan said we were the worst podcast ever. So Dylan
We accept all Dylans.
Yep. He says he enjoys our podcast. So Dylan Halsenbach, thank you for enjoying the podcast. And the last one comes to us from Mojo Jojed. And they said, what should you tell people when you're looking for Captain Marvel's cat? So it's a little joke here. What should you tell people when you're looking for Captain Marvel's cat?
I don't know. What, Mark?
That you're on a wild goose chase.
Band.
Where's the
wait, hold on.
There it is. Hey-o.
I'm timing everybody out.
But all right, well, that's going to be it for us here for the episode, everyone. So let us know your thoughts on Season 4, please. I want to know how everybody's feeling about the Battle Pass, about Angela, how the meta's shaping up. And then, of course, the next show we'll be doing here in 2 weeks for you. We'll be breaking down at that point we're going to have the new map. Will be out by that point, I believe, right? So we'll have some conversation about that. As well as what are we doing for lore for that? Are we doing finally the lore for our favorite costumes?
Yeah.
Is that we're finally going to get
I feel
to
like
that?
we should do Angela.
Oh, yes.
Okay, Angela lore it is.
Yeah, we can just kill that idea because I don't know.
It'll
if
happen
anybody-
eventually.
Maybe
At
both.
I don't
some
know if-
point, it will.
Anybody
listen.
ever actually did it. So
I was ready. I had a full write-up. You'll never know what it was.
Yeah, me too.
I
Until next
wrote 5 pages single spaced on my favorite costume.
Font 6. So I guess we'll be talking some Angela lore on the next episode. A couple quick hitters here. Matt, do you want to take these plugs? I'll let you take the plugs away here.
Yeah, want to send a vote of good luck, break a leg to the Never Give Up faction from our Discord.
Never gonna give. Never gonna give.
Competing in the Marvel Rivals Clash tournament for PlayStation this Saturday. Got a fantastic, such a well-oiled team. I don't know if you guys look in on their conversations on the Discord, led by team leader Max Horn right now. Just very well organized. They've got alternates. They've got just a system worked out because they're across multiple time zones, across continents playing with each other. So best of luck to that team. And then I'm going to be at some conventions going throughout the rest of the year. Not sure, in some capacities what I'll be doing yet. So more on that. But if you're going to be at DreamHack in Atlanta over Halloween weekend, I'll be there.
Nice.
Stop by and say hi. Also going to be at Collecticon this weekend in Atlanta, doing some Pokemon and shiny cardboard stuff. And meeting Kimberly and Billy from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Ooh.
All night. So
Nice.
if you're in the area, holler at me.
I do want to give a plug here. This I think we plugged the last show she did. So Dark Unicorn 650, who, if you remember, she had the Brooklyn Card Show. They're doing another one on September 27th. So she said if anybody's going to be there, it is in Brooklyn, New York at St. Patrick's Academy, 401 97th Street, September 27th from 10 to 4. So you can go there, get your, I'm sure, sports cards, probably Pokemon cards, all kind of collectible cards.
Sports cards.
So, they still make those, Matt. Yes, they do.
Those are huge right now too.
They are absolutely.
Yeah.
They are. Lots of money. During the pandemic, man, cards just exploded in terms of trading. So
many dirtbags.
But all right, well, that's going to do it for us this episode, everyone. Thank you here so much for tuning in, however you're tuning in. And until next time, we'll catch you later.